All right, guys, welcome back to the shop. I have a very exciting tool here in front of me. This is Woodpeckers' new router plane. You've probably seen this around by now. If you haven't, this is the first look at it. And it's pretty sweet. If you want to learn more about this tool, go check out Woodpeckers' product video that they did on this. But today I'm not here to show you much about this tool. I'm here to show you about what's inside this box, which is basically the same exact tool, except it's from Blue Spruce. Okay, so Blue Spruce is owned by Woodpeckers. They run out of the same facility, and for this product, they came out with a router plane for both Woodpeckers and Blue Spruce. So this video is just going to be a short unboxing of the Blue Spruce router plane. I'm going to show you what comes inside this box, how you can expect to receive it, and what's all included. So as some of you may know, I work for Woodpeckers Tools. Been working for them for quite a few years now, and I do a lot of video content for them. So as of the past couple weeks, I have been working on a pretty detailed video for this router plane, and it'll be out here soon. It probably won't be out while you're watching this now, but when it does come out, I will link that video at the end of this video, so you can check out that video as well. And I'll go through things on this, like how the blade mechanism works, how to attach the fence, how to sharpen the blade, and how you can move the blade to 3 different positions on the body of the router plane. But sorry for the long introduction. We're going to go ahead and crack open this box and see what's inside. All right, so here we go. Okay, right at the top, we got some nice instructions. Very nice. And everything looks to be wrapped in nice packaging. I'm gonna first crack this open. I believe this is, this is the fence. All right, so here's the fence. It's made out of 3/8 inch thick phenolic. It's got a flat end on this side and a curved end on this side. So the fence can follow a curved reference or a straight reference. And what else do we got? So these are the 2 guide rods that actually mount to the router plane. And these are the 2 blocks that the guide rods go inside of and slide back and forth that allow the fence to move. So you see these different positions right here. There's 4 sets of holes. You can put these blocks either here or here, and it'll give you a different range on your fence. All right, let's crack open the body of this tool. Okay, so this is the base of the router plane. It's got this nice coating on it, it's protective coating. I'm gonna grab a rag real quick and wipe this off. Okay, so here is the base or the body of the router plane. It measures 8 inches long and I believe 3.5 inches wide. It's very heavy duty. It's got some good weight to it. It's made out of ductile iron and it has a black nitride finish on it. It's really slick, super high quality. It has some countersunk holes here, so you can attach like a shop-made fence if you want. And then these slots right here, here, and here are 3 mounting locations for those guide rods that I just showed you a minute ago for the fence. And then the hole here, here, and here is either for the 2 handles and the blade mechanism. So you can place the blade mechanism in any of these 3 holes with the blade facing either inside this little slot here or facing outside. Same thing in each position. Moving on, crack open this bag. All right. So in here we got the blade mechanism. Now Blue Spruce went with a more clear anodizing finish. Woodpeckers has their classic Woodpeckers red. It's kind of hard to see that engraving in the lighting. I got kind of a bad reflection. But and then the blade comes with this wax coating on it. Installed in it currently is a square blade. It also comes with a spear point blade. And this is your depth stop. This is your to lock the shaft for moving up and down. And then this is the micro adjust that allows you to move it up and down. And it has literally zero backlash. The adjustments for this are super smooth and I like it a lot. Okay, what else do we have? All right, here we go. These are made out of Bolivian rosewood. And they have this really nice, shiny finish on there. It just looks beautiful. The Woodpeckers one has an aluminum handle and then anodized with that Woodpeckers red. Very similar tool though. It functions the exact same. It's just different, like the aesthetics of it. So whatever you prefer. And here's the other handle. Very nice. It's got that little shoulder on it, so you can always place it exactly where it needs to go. Look at that grain on there too. Beautiful. Okay, what else? All right. Looks like we got all of the screws, mounting hardware, the spear point blade, and some Allen wrenches. Blue Spruce was also kind enough to include some extra hardware, some set screws, a spring, small Allen wrench, and some other screws in case for some reason you lose one or strip it for some reason if it goes bad. And then some more additional hardware. And that's it. That's all she wrote. So next, we're going to go ahead and assemble everything. All right, so I got everything out of the box and organized right here, and I set the Woodpeckers router plane here so you can just kind of compare and see the similarities as we assemble this thing. So here is the blade mechanism. And first, I'm just going to go ahead and peel off this wax coating. It's always a super satisfying part. All right, beautiful. All right, so from the factory, this is how you are going to receive it. The bottom of the blade is lapped and polished. It's got that mirror finish on it so you can see the reflection right there. You see that camera. And then they also sharpen the edge, so it's ready to cut right out of the box. I'm going to go ahead and install this in the center hole right here. That's where I generally keep it most of the time. So to do that, I can just set that on here like this. And then I'm going to open this hardware bag and grab out one of these screws. Okay. So now I can install that on the bottom there. It's easiest to do this if you have some sort of woodworking vise. I do have one, but I'm just making my life difficult right now. So, boom, blade's installed. I'm going to go ahead and adjust that up so it'll sit nice and flat when I set it down. And the adjustment on this is just so smooth. Lock that blade in there. All right, next I'm going to install these two handles. Now that shoulder reference, we're going to pop that up there on the inside like that. And then same as before, just screw it in. There's not a whole lot of assembly needed with this tool. It's not that bad. You'll be, I'm sure, switching that blade mechanism around every so often. All And then we'll put the final handle on. All right. And that's pretty much it for the base, for the main structure of the router plane. Just attach the two handles. The blade mechanism comes completely assembled with the depth adjustment on there already. And here's a good look at them side by side. Like I said, they are the exact same tool. They function the exact same. They're made at the exact same factory. It's just your preference of whether you want to stick with good old Woodpeckers red, or if you're a blue spruce fan and you like these wooden knobs here and this clear anodizing better, choice is up to you. The price is exactly the same. So yeah, the last thing we're gonna go ahead and assemble is these two things to hold the guide rods. Those, you can just choose whether they go on here or on here. And then on the underside, there's some screws in here that you'll just pop in from the underside to secure these. And I'm gonna go ahead and assemble those off camera real quick. All right, I lied. I'm gonna show you a little bit on camera. So I'm popping that screw in from the underside, and then I like to just start it on one of these, get it kind of going. And I can flip it around and add in that final screw. So the trick is here, when you're assembling this, I highly recommend that you don't just tighten these in place and have them good to go. We're gonna stop here. I'm leaving these loosely installed. I'm gonna throw my mini workbench up here on this workbench, and we're gonna install these two guide rods on the side here, and then slide on the fence all the way up to the edge of the base, and then we'll tighten those two screws. If you don't do it this way, you might tighten these at the wrong angle, and there could possibly be some binding when you slide that fence all the way up under the base. I'll show you here what I'm talking about. Okay, to give you guys a good visual here, I went ahead and put some double-sided tape under here so I can hang this off the bench and it doesn't want to flop over on me. All right, so first we're going to go ahead and install this guide rod. It's got this little indent here, so it basically nests right into that screw and pulls it into alignment. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that in the slot here. All right. You can see how the round part on the screw kind of, and the notch and everything, it pulls everything into alignment. So now I'm going to add the second one, and then we'll throw on the fence. All right. Okay. So now we got both the guide rods on there. I'm going to come over and grab my fence. And remember, these little blocks are loosely installed. So I'll loosen these screws. And then throw that up there until it's all the way maxed out, pressed against there. Okay, with that pressed up against there, I'm going to take the Allen wrench from the underside and tighten those little blocks up all the way. And everything, once it's all tightened up, should be able to slide back and forth with no problem. All right, let's test it out. Everything's all tightened up. And your fence should be able to glide back and forth with no hang-ups at all. So with the fence in this current position, when you slide it all the way out like that, you have just over 6.5 inches from the edge of the fence to the edge of this blade. Now if you move these blocks from this current position to the secondary position, you'll gain another 3 3/4 of an inch. So instead of 6.5 inches, you'll have 10.25 inches from the edge of your fence to the edge of your blade. And remember earlier, like I said, there is a flat edge to the fence and a curved edge. So if you are referencing a curved edge, you can easily flip that around and you're good to go. Now if you want this to come up close to the blade, you would just move these blocks from there to here. All right guys, well that is about it. I just wanted to do a quick overview to show you what you can expect when you order either the Woodpeckers router plane or the Blue Spruce router plane. I'm sure they'll both be similarly packaged, but that is how the Blue Spruce one arrives. And don't forget, you also get a spear point blade included. It comes with an extra mounting screw, and then you get all the extra hardware in here and all the Allen wrenches you need to make any adjustments on this tool. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'm very interested to see whether you prefer the Blue Spruce router plane or the Woodpeckers router plane. They're both phenomenal. They function the exact same. It is literally just aesthetics of what color you prefer. Personally, you know, I've worked for Woodpeckers the last few years, and I prefer the Woodpeckers one because it matches all my other stuff. But this Blue Spruce one is also extremely beautiful. I like the handles on it, the Bolivian rosewood, and the lighter colored anodizing. It's a good looking tool, cuts well, it's just super versatile, and I will be releasing that video here very soon, and when it is available, I will put a little link right here for you to watch that video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment below, let me know what you think. If you have another Woodpeckers tool that you'd like to see me give a short review on, also let me know down in the comments. Thanks so much guys for watching. I'll see you next time.